Okay, the channel is Durag Julius Hayes. The channel is Durag Julius Hayes. No spaces. And Hayes spelled Hayes. No, Hayes. You see it? Okay, cool. Say it again. Yeah, I didn't feel like just staying on community creations for too long to look for something for it or even try to create it. I just took a stock face paint. All right, let me zoom in on him. So as you can see, I got the mask. I got addicted to like image generator. I was like, yo, this is fire. I even got it on the freaking dog tags. I was like, yo, this is fire. And then I custom the pants. Yeah, I like this so much, man. I was so happy. And then what he looks like without it, without the jacket. And then we have the non-face paint version. The glasses glow. They don't have turbans, but if they did, it would be where the scully is. But I do have that hoodie. I just need to start putting stuff on it. And then I have like the towel hanging from like my side and everything. I was going crazy. And then my in ring, I just like it looks so much simpler without the glasses and stuff like that. I actually like this a lot more, but I was I always feel like there had to be intangibles like during the entrance. And then we switched up the Spectre Street band with like the logo. But we decided that's not going to be the logo that we're going to use for it. We're going to do something different, but we still want to do something with the skull and stuff like that. Because as much as we like this idea, it doesn't really connect with this. So we're going to try and make things that like correlate and connect with this like specifically. But yeah, this is like my idea of a Julius Hayes. So this is him when he's like chilling with like the rest of the crew and everything like that. But if a match is going down, this him. Oh, and I gave myself a different finisher this go around because the The single underhook, the single arm underhook. Yeah, it doesn't show up for finisher. It doesn't for me. I tried. I looked. I believe you. I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, for me, I can't find it. I even have it as favorites on my move, but like it I'll show you. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on. Move set. What the? I promise you, this did not pop up before. Bro, I promise you, this did not pop up before. Alright, that just changes everything for me. And I was getting used to Burning Hammer as my finisher in this game. I like it. Like, I had single underhook facebuster as my. It showed up for signature. That's why I have it as my signature. Like, I'm about to show you. Hold on. Yeah, because I already have it as a signature. And then I have Avalanche Landslide. And I always told you I wanted to do Landslide as like a move, a regular move of mine, but that was like around the time when we were at the tail end of XCPW, so I never got a chance to utilize it. Every time I would make a Trey Anders, I would give you this. That's what I meant by like you doing like the Skywalker kick that way in the ring, because you could just do the Skywalker kick right there. Because if you do it in a regular ring and it's elevated, that's like a lot of work you got to do in order to get your foot up there. No, I know you could do it, but like compared to like what you can do every week, this would be the easier way of doing that move than trying to like put extra oomph into your jump to do the kick if you do it the way you usually do it. Yeah. So every time I made a Trey Anders, I give you that. Plus, it's the closest we can get to your move in this game anyway. But that's not. It's not even the same thing. It's not even the same thing. But yeah, I always give you this move because I always thought like, oh, that's cool. You could definitely make it like that if you ever decided to like hop back into it and do it like that. Because if we do it for real, if you do it for real, you would be in an actual ring this go around because XPW is done. But if you did it for real, you it would be in like a ring like this. Yeah. I gave myself the middle rope Kinshasa. This is a move I actually want to work on doing, the Avalanche Scissor Whip. Like, I really want to do that move. It's it looks so dope. I mean, I feel like I can do it, like because like it's harder for me to do a backflip, but you've seen me like get kicked through a backflip twice now. Like I can hit a backflip. Well, no, you guys give me incentive to do it like the right way. You know what I mean? Like so, like for instance, not see if I, like what I'm trying to say is if I have someone that I gotta work with to do like a certain move, I will get it right. You know what I mean? Like, so every time you hit me with a rocket boot on the outside, I do the flip. I do the flip every single time. Like, or when Hez hits me with his penalty kick from the outside, I do the flip every single time. So when I have the incentive to do the movement, I do the movement. Like it's on film. You guys see it all the time whenever it's on XVW. Yeah, I'm cool with Burning Hammer. Honestly, I played all day doing it, and I'm like used to it now. Is this the back one? Yeah, it's the back one. This is something I really want to learn. The diving senton. The diving rolling senton. It's like a prettier swanton bomb. It doesn't look like there's too much mechanics behind that. Like all you got to do is like twist yourself into a swanton. Yeah, it is. It's a mix. It's like a mixture of the Whisper in the Wind and a swanton. Yeah, I would love to learn that. Yeah, I figured. Like I know it's not going to be too hard. I'm not scared, but I'm on the top row. We had to really be careful in that ring that we were in XVW because it was small. I mean, I feel like you should have. Not even a flip, but like Ernest does a 450. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like if Ernest can do it, you can do it. You're not that much bigger than Ernest. You're bigger than Ernest, but like not so much to where it's gonna be an issue where you clip yourself onto a rope or something. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Exit 20. Oh, you're talking about when it was on the outside on the floor? You barely cleared that. You barely cleared that. What the hell is this? Ooh, I'm using that. The spear used to be so cool on the Hell in a Cell. It looks weird now. How about a German suplex? How does that look? That just makes no sense. Okay. Say it again. Yeah, yeah, the different camera angles did make it feel better. Nah, I'm not doing that. Forearm smash. Yeah. Yeah, that's simple. I got to find. Oh yeah, no, that stays the same. I gotta find a way to do the super finishers. Is there like a specific It is on here. You want to know how I know that? I just played I just played My Rise, and Becky had like three finishers, and that means she had an active super finisher. Like it said super finisher. Oh, okay, I see it now. Oh, that's annoying. All right, I got to get rid of one of these burning hammers. Yeah, I'll get rid of the first one. Ooh, let me do. Yeah, they all are in different positions too. That's why I love it so much. Like there's one for the corner, there's one for front hold, there's one for the top rope, and there's another one as a rebound. Oh wait, no. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Bicycle knee. Yeah, that looks stupid now. That is so crazy. No. Didn't Hez do black magic? No, black magic. Look. If I make Hez, I'll save that. As a matter of fact, let me favorite that right now. They really gave us Will Ospreay's move in here, and I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to. Like, I'm not gonna do that though. We'll keep Ball Hammer as like a backup for that. I guess Caribbean kick. That that looks stupid. I don't like that. Cartwheel Pele kick. No, that's stupid too. I'll leave Claymore alone. That's your baby. Not going to touch that. The golden ratio. What the hell is that? Oh, oh, H bomb. I love the H bomb. Wait, is this the? Yeah, this is the original Shinsuke. That's his original way of doing it. I'll put that on the back burner. We'll leave that alone for right now. Oh, Cross is out, by the way. I don't blame that on Sammy. The hell is Nova Roller? Nah. I can't believe they still have 1% up here. Who used Nova Roller? You still got a job? You know, I don't want a blockbuster. That's Dean Ambrose's knee lift. Ooh, that looked crazy. It's a DLC move. Oh, yeah, that looks crazy. Yeah, I don't need to make Evan Styles. I could take this knee. I can take the knee again. That would have been a fun feud for either of us. That was like the feud I was about to do. Like I was cool with the idea of me and Ernest running it back. I told him that, and I was like, yo, like if it's just me, you, Trent, and like sometimes Hez, I'm cool with the idea of me and you running it back again. Um, because our rivalry as those characters was intense. So if we were to up it up a notch, I would bring back the face paint because we only had like a glimpse of it in our last match, which was in our last match in the feud from the last time, where he was slam on neck towards the end, and I was like coming into my own as the face paint Jesse Tate, like in full around that time. So if we would have got that from like the start, it's a different type of like feud at that point. The only question would have been who would have been the heel, because those are both characters that are really good as heels. I would have been cool being the heel for that. Nah, that's not that. That was touchback. Eh, I don't know how I feel about that. And touchback, it just looks like a slower punt kick. Okay, time's up. Let's see what that. What the? Oh, it might have to be time's up. Yeah, bro. This might have to be it right here. Yeah, because think about it. You're done if you get two stomps to the back of your head onto a canvas. You're done. Like, and it's a pin combo. Yeah, I'm taking it. We're gonna assign this. Yeah, this is. I think that's exactly what it is too. I don't know. I don't know who's like. I don't know who has the name Time like spell like that in WWE. You know, we'll make. I'll give myself two super finishers, so we'll do that one and that one. Okay, cool. Who does the rolling senton? springboards. They should all be forearm smashes. Yeah, well, these are, I downloaded this entire move set from community creations, so I never, like, looked at all of it. I downloaded, like, the move set, the MMA move set that's up there. See, that's crazy, because if I was able to make that jump, I would do a kick like that. Alright, screw it, I'm taking it. See, moonsault should not be up here. Senton, definitely. What leg drop look like? No. That would be doing. Casket drop is on here? It looks so freaking stupid on here. I like how they're like very comfortable with like putting AEW like talent superstars moves on here now. Yeah, but they've been sprinkling them. They weren't like this blatant about it. Like Will Ospreay's entire moveset's on here. No. All of these are moonsaults. Yeah, how about none? We're not gonna do that. See, I do that. If I do learn to do springboards, which I'm never opposed of learning, it would be to do something like that or an elbow drop. I'll even do a frog splash. Yeah, but I had a fear of doing it because, like, I know I have a lot of power in my jump, and I don't want to hit like another turnbuckle, like in that ring. I did other moves. Yeah, I did other moves because I wasn't comfortable doing a frog splash because like you have to literally like move your body forward and like again I have really strong legs, so if I miss time the power in me jumping, I might overshoot over somebody. Like you know how strong my legs are just off of the fact that I jumped over Justin doing the wheel kick. Oh, I can do that. Yeah, that's something I can see myself doing. I'll keep that. Ringside. No, I shouldn't do it, man. So, see, I could see you doing something like that. The imploding plancha. That would have been cool. I don't remember seeing him do that. Okay, I'm going to give him a crossbody. Yeah, that's doable. You know, give moves that you definitely would see me doing. Bro, you gotta let it go for that one time. It was literally just that one time. Oh, like I got hit with impact. Right? You really want me to bring it up? I bring it up almost every time. And there's got to be a better choke to use for that. I feel like it's like everybody uses a guillotine. See, I wanted Devon to use Dragon Slayer so bad, bro. No, he did one time and then just stopped doing it. But it makes sense for him to do it this way because he's a technician. So it still honors like the whole like RKO that he would do. And then you roll. So if he would have just had this, it would have made so much sense. Yeah, I told him, yo, do this as your new finisher. Yeah, I'm telling you, it would have been the perfect thing for him. Just and that's after he lost the cutter match. So technically, he could have still been using the 187, but turn it into and turn it into a dragon sleeper. All right, I'll leave this submission right here and I'll add it to my favorites. I will put a pin in that. Kira Fuda driver. What's that? Oh, that's the suplex into the. Yeah, no, I don't need that. No. Cross jacket's just another headlock. Who used last chance? Ernest did. Yeah, Ernest used the last chancery. Yeah. Yeah, sleeper hold, sleeper hold. You know what? Triangle choke is definitely on the list. Yeah, I'll do triangle choke. Oh, that's it. No, see, I don't count AJ because he decided to take every like submission hold. He decided to take all of them. You remember that, right? Like, hey, I'm the one who does a sleeper hold, so I went and tried to do like a guillotine. Oh, everybody's just taking moves, huh? And I'm just like, AJ, if you don't shut the hell up. No. Yeah, we don't gotta talk about it. Say it again. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. You can never go wrong with it. Yeah, I don't want that. Undertaker's not here anymore. I'll take Hell's Gate. Yeah, facts. He ain't here no more. I'm taking Hell's Gate. Let me see if I unlocked all the mutiny arenas because I do want to change NXT to mutiny. We can always check community creation. Sledgehammer, yeah. Oh, that's cool. What never happened. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the opportunity. All right, I need to make like two more people, or at least I can't find anything close to DC Snipes. So what he looks like. I'll show you what he looks like. No, I completely changed his moveset because I always thought that was stupid. No, I made him more so like a power technician because it still requires the slow, methodical pace. Oh, I never gave. Oh shoot, I forgot. I never gave him his entrance attire. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that. It feels like it's missing something. Yeah, let me go to his shirt. Let me get rid of that. Say it again. I mean, if he was still wrestling, I would. I'm pretty sure he would have been like working out because like he didn't look he wasn't fat. Like he just never did like workouts that will require like the filling of like certain areas. Like if he would have upped his like push ups a lot more, he his shoulders would have looked like that. I don't know what to add to this. He would definitely need a jacket. He would be wearing a jacket. We'll favorite that, but we won't have that for him. I found a jacket that I will use for somebody else later, but he's not taking that. Was it a trench coat? But but, but that would look stupid. There were certain things that I just did not agree. Like for instance, right? Me and him didn't agree on a lot of stuff. He didn't like the fact that I was using the face paint, but you know me, I don't care. Like, he's like, that looks weird. He's like, that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah. This is probably a good one. No, this one. Yeah, I'll just change the color of it. I love how like the changing of the color system works on here now. Let me change the material. Yeah. Okay, that's better. That's way better actually. Why don't they ever choose to have black at the darkest, like actual black that they could create instead of us having to have to do that? That's like so annoying. Yeah, that's what I use. Uh, Mute the YouTube video. You just go to YouTube and mute it. Ooh, satin looks good on this. Like I go to matte like all the time because like that's the darkest black available, but satin looks really good on this. Yeah, we'll do satin. Giving him way too much swag that he actually like deserves. Look, his career was only like for like not even a year. Like he messed his neck up bad, so like At wrestling, he messed it up. He did a roller on. I mean, look, Sami Zayn like dislocated his whole shoulder by like throwing his arms up. Shut the heck up, man. Oh, I know what to do. Mm, and yeah, I'll give him a chain. Yeah, this works. And knowing him, he would have dyed his hair. He would have did it. Yeah, this works. Yeah, I like that. I don't have any other idea for another attire, so we're just gonna leave it like that. What vest? I'm not doing that because that was stupid. But that's what he was going for. I told him I was just like, "Yo, you copying that man whole flow, word for word, bar for bar." Like, oh, I mean, 245 is a little too heavy for him to be 5'10" and 234. He would have to, yeah, it would be 234 if he looked like that. Actually, let's make him a medium build. Yeah, that would be more doable. Oh, okay. Then what I will do now, I will just take the shirt off on his ring gear. Yeah, take the shirt off. What the body type? Yeah, that is actually more aligned to what he actually looked like before. Yeah, because like I don't like how ponytails look in this game. That's why ponytails in this game look crazy. Well, you know what? That does give me an idea for a second attire. If I can find the right ponytail, I can do that. The girl I made is just like a random because like I was trying to shoot for creating something like but I wound up not being able to do it. Well, that's never been my thing. Doing doing stuff from reference was never my thing. That's a you thing. You can do that. I try to make it my idea of like what it should have looked like. But if I did wind up figuring out a way for I to be a part of XPW, she would be a high flyer. Of course, she'd be like a striker too because she actually can kick. But like the thing I would really have her doing is just be like up up in the air. She's stripping now, so like she's always in the air. And this is what I just wound up making anyway. I gotta change the gloves. Because I like what I got now. It's just like the gloves was bothering me. It's nothing crazy. I just got to change one thing on the gloves. Yeah, satin works. You know what? That works. What I did with the gloves. And let me copy that. Let me add more gold to the um, costume. Yeah, let me do that. I was mad that they made her like turn on me in the story mode because I was just like, damn, I really made her a ride or die in my story mode, and they just like made her turn on me. Yeah, I know, but like now I know, but I'm just like, I I just wish we just never turned in the first place. I got an idea now. I'm swapping the white out for gold. I make the color scheme like primary black, accents gold. dog tags stay though. They stay the same. It's actually my favorite costume I've ever made on a woman. It's my favorite costume I ever made on a woman. Usually I try to keep it like in the realm of like I keep it in the realm of a wrestler. And, you know, the usual like tights and stuff like that. But this go around, I like what I did here. Where's the oh, it's on where the boot is. Yeah, because remember, there's a version of the story we made where there was like a woman who was like the crux of the story. No, it was going to be someone who was the heart of the group because, you know, someone has to like pull the characters together because our characters are very individual like minded and we are definitely stronger as a unit, but we tend to go in like different directions like normally so much like there's so many aspects that makes us pull apart a little too like easily, but the thing that will always like bring us back would be like her or like a character that like like a character like her or a character like that was meant when there was when we made the version of the Spectre Street story with someone like Joe's character or someone with a rookie based character being in the center of that. So there's a version of the story where there's two rookies that your character and my character are like training. One of them is naturally talented, which would be the girl, but she doesn't really apply herself that well. But if she was able to apply herself, she would be like the greatest women's champion in whatever promotion she's in. That was like the story I wanted for that character. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Cause she looks dope, bro. Look at this. Say it again. I think it's like I think the pants really do it. I know what to do here. Yeah, that's better. He's like, no, not fine shit. Turn it on me. Now I gotta beat her ass at WrestleMania. No, I can't do that. Oh yeah. Oh man, man. You know the move right hook. Oh, I make the knee pads white. Let's see how that looks. I'm not feeling it. Let's see if I change the material. Maybe velour. I think it's best if it's metallic. It's the knee pads. It's the knee pads on the boots. Unless, you know what? Because I wanted them white, but let's continue with the gold color scheme and see how that looks. Yeah, it's got to be gold. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, yeah, the hat can stay the same. Actually, wait, hold on. There's three things on the hat. And let me change the material. Yeah, it'll be metallic. Oh, this looks way better. Yeah, yeah, that looks way better. The fedora is selling it for her too. Damn, she looked fine. Look, man. Oh, I'm thinking about it. She's gonna have to get her own, man. She's gonna have to get her own hat. Let me switch it over here. Let's get rid of some things. Elbow pads. Actually, it wouldn't make sense if she had elbow pads. Low arms, yeah. Just Romans. Idea. I like that they try to do like an Avengers Endgame type of thing for this story mode. But using all your my player characters from previous games. Oh yeah, I like that. That works. Alright, I can do one elbow pad. No, not on the not where the tattoo sleeve is, but yeah, that's better. Let's edit it. Yeah, okay, that works. Yep, that works. Kind of looks like my captain from the last game. You remember they had two story modes for my player in the last game? Yeah, it was the Unleashed storyline with the woman. Yeah, I did. I had made that was the first time I made like a woman character, and it kind of looked like this. She had a long coat. She was wearing wrestling tights and wrestling boots and everything, but she had like a white long coat and Undertaker's hat though. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make her a high flyer, and the same thing's gonna happen here. We'll upload her. She'll be under Spectre Street as a hashtag. Yeah, Spectre Street, one word, all lowercase. We'll do XUW as well. Yeah, you got work in the morning. Yeah. All right. Love you, man. Have a good one.